I have over 100 samples and decants in my collection, and I never get around to properly test them. I have started a series where we are sitting down together and test these samples and decants. Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Diana and I am a fragrance enthusiast who has been collecting fragrances over the last 5 years. Here on this channel we talk about all fragrances. It doesn't matter if it's niche, designer or Middle Eastern. The ultimate goal is just to smell good and feel good. So, as I mentioned in the intro, I have over 100 samples and decants in my collection. Some of them I have received as gift with purchase. Some of them came via different kind of fragrance subscriptions that I'm running for a while. At the beginning I was very good at keeping track with them, test the fragrances properly, but at some point I just forgot about them. I think I sniffed most of them at least once. I have also a couple of decants that I have also the full bottle of in the meantime. I usually store them in makeup and fragrance bags, something like this. So this one is from Kayali, but I have also some other bags that you will see in the future. So today, as in the last 2 times as well, I will randomly pick 5 scents from this container and yeah, we will test them on camera together. So I'm not gonna check the notes, I'm not going to put them up on the screen. I just would like to eventually describe them, how they smell to me, what is the vibe, what is the first impression that I have when I smell them. So this is not an in-depth review, this is just something chill to watch where you're doing some chores, for example. So let's start with the first one, and I really hope that today I'm not dropping anything. So let's start strong. So the brand is State of Mind, and it is gonna be Voluptous Seduction. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I have no idea how this is supposed to smell like. Let's give it one spray. Usually State of Mind fragrances are quite strong. Okay, this is definitely a rose scent. It is a fruity floral, a little bit powdery. Upon first spray, it gave me something like Delina La Rosée, but as it is drying down, it is turning into a little bit more powdery. It is very easygoing, that typical pretty girl scent, in the same ballpark as like Bright Crystal, Miss Dior. It is just simply pretty, easy to wear, kind of Sunday church scent, or if you go to see the parents of your significant other, this is definitely something that you can pull off. Maybe even in the office, because it is not too strong, it is not cloying at all. It is light, there is quite some musk in it, fresh, not disturbing at all. This is a very nice one. It is unfortunate though that I would recommend this scent rather for the spring and summertime, and we are already slowly transitioning into fall. Yeah, it's very beautiful. I'm thinking what is the fruit in it, but I have no idea. Something like maybe berries, raspberry, but it's not too tart, maybe rather blackcurrant. Yeah, it's absolutely pretty. So I recommend checking it if you like this kind of scent profile. So this is Voluptous Seduction. So moving on, again, not looking. Let's go to the other side and pick another scent. Okay, this one is from Une Nuit Nomade, and this is Love at First Sight. So, in fact, I have already tested this fragrance, as you can see it from the little vial, but this will not stop us to revisit it again. Oops, I sprayed myself as well. It's gonna be definitely the full scent experience. I know that this one has lilac, if I'm not mistaken, and it is very musky, very clean smelling at the same time. It is again something lighter, something that's beautiful in the spring and summertime. Definitely very feminine. Where I grew up, usually lilac trees were blooming around the time of Mother's Day. So this scent definitely reminds me of Mother's Day when I was a child and I was trying to steal some lilac flowers for my mom on Mother's Day Sunday. It is pretty. Again, I don't have better descriptions. It is very nice. I can imagine having this on, wearing a white dress, you know, that typical flowy white dress. There is a slight powderiness next to the cleanness, but to be honest, for me, it's still rather on the clean side. It's not thick at all. It has a little bit of a fresh laundry aspect as well. But this is again something that I think you can wear all year around. It can be great for any formal and informal occasions as well. I think the scent profile might be a little bit on the more mature side, but I can still imagine a younger girl wearing this and it would be absolutely perfect on her. So this is a pretty one, not necessarily for this time of the year when we are all starting to crave for a little bit more thick and more gourmand scents, but definitely something for spring and summer. So this is Love at First Sight. So far I think we had very nice ones from this bag. By the way, I already removed the ones that I tested in the previous sessions. So everything should be brand new in this video. Okay, let's get this one. Okay, Fugazzi. I think in one of the previous videos we already tested Orange Crush. This time we have In Love with the Cocos. And this one is the normal Eau de Parfum concentration. I know that there is an extra version as well, but this is Eau de Parfum. Okay, let's give it a good spray. Again, I'm spraying myself as well, maybe I should aim a little bit better. It's very coconutty, that's for sure. It's very creamy. Oh, it's even tingling my nose. It's very creamy. It's a little bit sunscreeny as well. But it doesn't have those typical white flowers in it like in Soleil Blanc. So it is not that bougie sunscreen, but the coconut cream-like sunscreeny vibe. It is quite thick, but on the other hand, I think it must have also a little bit of musk. I think there is something super sweet in it, but I cannot tell you if it comes maybe from vanilla or even something like tonka bean. It is a bit weird because it really reminds me of something that I'm having a hard time to describe, because there is something odd in the background, but I'm not sure if it's because of a particular musk or maybe there is some kind of white flower in the background that turns the scent into a very specific direction. It is pretty. Again, if you like that typical coconutty scent profile, then I think you cannot really go wrong with it. However, there is something in it that turns me off a little bit. I think I will have to test it properly on skin. And since it is still quite thick, quite creamy, I think I can use it in the upcoming days when the weather is still quite nice and bright outside. And then I can maybe add it in the comments how it worked out. Because on paper, as I mentioned, there is something in the background that I cannot really have a good grasp on. So I have to see how it will turn on my skin. So yeah, In Love with the Cocos. Okay, so 2 more to go. Let's see again something from the middle. Okay, so I think we also already had Simone Andreoli fragrances. This one is Pacific Park, and I think I received it not that long ago, so I think I already sprayed it on and I really liked it. But let's check it together again. Yes, this is the one that I was thinking of. It's basically sour candy gummy bears. At least the first spritz is basically something very candid, something very easygoing, again, something a little bit sour but super sweet. A little bit similar to mood rings from Fleur. It is very uplifting, very candy-like, definitely something that is a mood booster for me. And I think as it is drying down, I detect some maybe woodiness and vanilla in the base. It can be that I'm completely off, but again, this is just for fun, just to guess the notes and test how good my nose is. It is quite light as well, and this one also definitely has some airiness, some musk in it. I really have to test it against mood rings, because now I'm questioning myself, but the vibe is definitely the same. I'm not sure how strong wearing this is going to be, because already on the test strip it's a little bit fading away. That's the thing with Simone Andreoli scents. I tested a couple of them that are in the black bottles. Those are usually super strong. But the ones in the transparent bottles are usually a little bit lighter wearing. Yeah, this is absolutely fun. This is something that you can wear if you go on vacation or you're just running errands in the spring and summer time. Not necessarily for fall again. So if you're already in the mood to transition into fall, then wait until spring with it. So this was Pacific Park. And let's pick the last fragrance. So far, we only had quite light ones for spring and summer. So I'm hoping that I can pick something that is a bit stronger, also suiting this transitional time into fall. Yes, I was able to. Another Fugazzi. I have quite some Fugazzi decants. This is Vanilla Haze. So this is supposed to be a vanilla scent, guess what? And I think the haze is referring to something hazelnutty or nutty in it. But let's test it out. I think I sprayed it 1 or 2 times last fall when I received it. Ooh, that's really nice. It's definitely something nutty, a little bit spicy. Upon first spray, I was even associating to, I'm not sure if you know that special type of gingerbread cookie that's called speculas or speculoos in Europe. It is very similar to that one. So there is some kind of gingery, cinnamony kind of touch in it, and definitely something nutty. It's a very beautiful vanilla. Wow. I'm really happy that we did this video now, because at least I'm reminded to put this on my tray very soon. Yeah, it is very nice, and it's not too thick, and it's not a full gourmand. So again, this is a scent that has a lot of vanilla, that has a lot of nuttiness, a lot of spiciness. And yes, it reminds you to some gingerbread cookies, but on the other hand, still it's a wearable fragrance. It is a little bit perfumey, it's a little bit musky, airy, so it's not a full-on gourmand. It's very, very, very pretty. I think if I will start wearing it, and hopefully it will work out when I will do some full body wears, then it can become easily one of my favorite vanilla scents. So this was Fugazzi Vanilla Haze. So this was it for today. So we had 5 scents for spring and summer, and 1 for the transition and eventually the fall time. How did you like this video? Do you have any samples that you're currently testing? Or do you have a lot of samples in your collection? Please let me know in the comments. And until the next time, bye bye.